What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Randall outside. Conley with the screen on Durant. Bounce pass from Randall. Outside Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
And the all-star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Here's Beal. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. There's a screen. Durant kicks to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
For Minnesota, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Randall from outside buries it from three-point range.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, I talked to him about the challenge of trying to stop Kevin Durant. Coach said it's about not letting him get into a rhythm. I told the guys they need to focus on staying in front of him and trying to contest everything. Easier said than done, but we'll see if they can even make things difficult for KD. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Edwards following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Edwards inside and finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Back to Booker. Goes up on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Suns trail by 3. Outside Beal. Pass to Richards. Now here's Dunn. McDaniels defending. And here is KD. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Durant's got 9.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of this, and he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And McDaniels drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now Beal. He has yet to score. Plumlee sets the pick for Beal. There's the 3. The shot, no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the court for the Suns, the wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there at Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point. Now here is Miller. Reed with a screen on O'Neal. Miller outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Edwards. One-on-one fast break. Beal pulls it in. Suns trailing. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Now here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Has to go Bear. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Outside Conley. From deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Booker the pass to Beal. Kicks it out to Booker. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And it's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And Conley, such a high IQ. When the mid-range opens up like that, he goes right up without hesitation.
Back to Booker. The shot that time, not on target. Gobert with the defensive effort. To the middle. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Dunn. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Outside for Beal. Plumlee with a screen on it. Here's Beal. Reed with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, here is O'Neal. Scoreless thus far. Plumlee sets the pick for Booker. Booker sinks the 3.
Calls the play, and Booker executes to perfection.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Timberwolves lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here is Conley. He has 5. Floats one. It's tipped. Outside, Beal. Pass to Booker. All alone. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Here's Edwards. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Booker.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Here is Conley. Randle outside. Fires for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randle's got 6 points.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Pass to Beal. Booker outside. Kept alive. Outside for Durant. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Richards with it. Defended by Gobert. From downtown, count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Durant.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Durant kicks to Booker for the tie. Another 3 for Phoenix.
A reliable 3-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Randle outside. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another shot. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Booker. He's got 16. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the end one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And that one, good. Beal's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Even at his size, Beal can make trouble inside, beating the defense.
Randle no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Got it up. And buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Devin Booker Plumlee out there with O'Neal. Then it's Jones, and it's done in at the 3 slot. Here's Jones. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. This one for 3. Cans it from downtown. Jones has got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
Now here's Booker. Plumlee with a screen on Edwards. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Durant. Following the miss by Michael Conley. He gets that one.
So fluid off the dribble. Sometimes Durant is just impossible to stop.
Beal against Edwards. Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man! Now here's Booker. Pass to Durant. It's Beal on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It doesn't matter where Beal is on the court. He can flat out score and puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Timberwolves trail by 5. 1:46 left to play here in the 4th. McDaniels hits to Conley. And for Gobert, he gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
There is no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Beal. Yepper goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Edwards. We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. Booker jacks up a 3, and there's Bradley Beal on the assist from Booker. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's Beal's wheelhouse, catch and pop.
Beal against Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Here's Booker, done outside. And the 3 off target. Minnesota with the ball. Outside Edwards. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's KD. Doesn't go that time. Randall with some nice D.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Seconds left in the game. Booker looking around. Over Conley. It's good! And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic, all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
team's offense. Doris, it's about putting points on the board in bunches.
BA, it seems to be a league-wide trend in many respects. There's so much conversation about how skilled these players are, the range shooting that you've got to deal with defensively. I think we've got to redefine the definition of good defense because these guys are so good.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor. Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations?
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Dallas. Fires the 3. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, BA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters. Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Back to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Finney Smith's checked in for the Lakers. And James throws it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
On On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Doncic. Shot on the wing. And the jumper is on the mark.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Finney Smith. And it's Doncic missing. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stacks.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Davis against Hayes. 5 on the clock. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Doncic, a screen on Thompson. Reeves against Thompson. Back to Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Over Irving. Doncic with the bucket. Give him 8.
This guy just so reliable as an offensive performer. Luka doing things.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doncic against Irving. An easy 2 on the layup. Irving's got 6.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
And there's James from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis, the pass to Irving. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. It's a tie game in Dallas. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Reeves with a screen on Irving. Fires the 3. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
No problems knocking that one down. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Vincent passes to Reeves. Vanderbilt with a screen. Reeves against Dinwiddie. Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Inside, Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
In tight windows, you have got to be confident and on point. Spencer Dinwiddie, really good job in the pick and roll.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So for Dallas, Gafford comes in for Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. Here's Hachimura, still without a bucket. Right side, Finney Smith. Outside Reeves, pass to Vincent. Hachimura from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that. Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And there's James from the arc. He buries it from 3. James has got 5 points.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
The 3 from Thompson. LeBron with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Finney Smith passes to Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
A different look for Dallas. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. Washington comes in for Dinwiddie. And Williams is subbed in for Irving. Now here's Williams. Pass to Davis. And then Davis punches it home!
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Outside Vanderbilt. Here's James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Now here's Washington. Still no points. Here's Davis. AD doing what he does.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. James inside. Washington's there.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Outside Davis. Pass to Thompson. Gafford with a screen on Reeves. They grab their own miss. Davis from long range. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
James deciding where to go with it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. P.J. Washington picks one up, and this will be his second trip to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Just 4 seconds left in the first half with 1 on the clock. That one is off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Lakers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so in the game for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The 3, James. That shot is off. And so Davis will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the dunk by Gafford.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Reeves. He's got 5. Now here's Davis. The 3 from Washington. LeBron with the rebound. Here's Hachimura. Lays it up and banks it in. Hachimura's got 5.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Washington outside. Back to Irving. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
James outside. Back to Doncic. The teardrop gets it to go. Luka so controlled at the rim.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace. The drive is easy for the Don.
Back to Irving. Rebound by the Lakers.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Pass to Hachimura for 3. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Reeves against Washington. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, that pass is a product of Kyrie Irving's great instincts. He's got a terrific mind for the game.
Here's Reeves. Nice D from Thompson. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Puts up a 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Hayes.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Irving finds Davis. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. James outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Both free throws good from James. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the lob. Anthony Davis going up top.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 5. And time for a short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
James passes to Vincent. Now here's Hachimura. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Here's Marshall. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
For 3, James. And Los Angeles, another 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie, and it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Doncic throwing his weight around.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on LeBron James. So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a two-point ball game.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And Gafford with the block. Here's Davis. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
James against Washington. Lets it go from deep. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up two. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a three-point game.
Well, the game is tight. You can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
Here's James. Gafford with the block. Davis, pass to Irving. About 3 minutes into the fourth now. The three. They get it back. Here's Gafford. Oh, he nails it.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. .52 seconds left in the fourth. Kicks it to Doncic. This one for three. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Here's James. Gafford with the block. And now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
The Lakers call timeout. They're down by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Oh, he buries it from outside. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game. And so the Mavericks take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in its center.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Jokic with a screen on Morant. Murray, no good. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Morant kicks to Wells. Down low. And Gordon over to help. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Here's Morant. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Porter. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Back to Murray. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. From outside, off the mark. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jokic passes to Murray. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3, he's got all of those.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. 1:20 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Westbrook. Here is Watson. Back to Westbrook. Puts it up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Now Aldama. Back to Morant. Here's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries me with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. The Nuggets also changing it up. Saric comes in for Jokic, and Porter subbed in for Aaron Gordon. Saric dishes to Porter. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Morant. Murray, no good. Memphis has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Morant. And it's good for 2. Morant's got 8 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Clark. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Bounce pass Pippen. Fade away. And there's Jackson on the assist by Pippen. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Some changes for Memphis. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Kennard. Brown the pass to Saric. Now here's Murray. Shoots over Pippen. Murray, good. Murray's got 6.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
Pippen finds Clark. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Wells. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Wells has got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Westbrook. Bain with the steal. And the dunk by Wells.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
It's Porter outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson, and it's Morant in for Pippen.
Well, it looks to me like he can get this shot anytime he wants. I mean, so confident, so poised, always under control.
Here's Morant. Denver grabs the miss. Right wing, beyond the arc, drills the three-pointer. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in for Santi Aldama.
Well, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
Puts the move on, and then Morant slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Denver.
The deep three from Murray. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Memphis out in front, leading by just 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. The league is attempting Clark to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
6 to shoot. It's Porter outside. And the 3 ball is good. Porter's got 6.
A true sniper from long range, Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Bane looking around. Morant against Murray. Morant kicks to Bane. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Stolen by Jackson. Wells with it. Now defended by Jokic. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
HDA, he is a worker and living the dream. Back to Morant. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Gordon. Outside, Porter. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. And again, Denver no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Murray. That one goes. Count it. Murray's got 8 points.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Back to Morant. There's a good screen. Buries it from three-point range. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And, you know, when you foul Porter Jr., you better foul him like you mean it, or it'll be an and one, just like it was there.
Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Bain. And then for Denver, Sharch is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Aiden Watson comes in for Christian Brown. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Jamal Murray. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Sharch in the corner. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Jokic against Clark. Morant with it. With 4 seconds on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Santi Aldama. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Wells, and it's Clark in at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
First team foul.
On defense, Memphis. Left side, Westbrook. And it falls over the rim and in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bain's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Murray scanning the floor. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The Grizzlies call timeout. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Sharon Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And then for Denver, Jokic, he's checked in for Sharch. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Morant against Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Here's Jokic. And Bain pulls it down.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And that one's good by Porter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Pass to Wells. 1:14 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Morant. He's off on that one. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. A 12-point game.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Memphis.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for John Morant.
Just the... And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Jokic, no good. The Grizzlies on offense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Jackson. Nails the baby hook.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the great... Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark...
efforts in this one, Stan. Cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now here's Thompson. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Up and over Conley. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Yeah, Irving has a sixth sense for where to find his shot.
Conley passes to Randle. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Randle. Three-pointer. And another three for Minnesota.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
Gobert with a screen on Irving. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins. Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Edwards for 3. Randle. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Back to Thompson. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 5.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Outside Conley. The 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Mavericks trail by 7. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Randle. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Yeah, the versatility of Davis on offense, he doesn't have to be right under the hoop to score.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Clark. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Irving looking around. Shot clock at 6. Lively with a screen on DiVincenzo. Irving, no good. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Minnesota. They're up by 6. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
They've got Derek Lively. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Christie in at small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
Pass to Minot. There's the block. And they'll keep possession. Mavericks trail by 8. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Edwards. The triple hits for Edwards.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
1:57 left in the first half. Left side Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Out to the wing. Here's Marshall. Another three for Dallas.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide open man.
Pass to Minot. Out to DiVincenzo. Here's Reid. There's the three. Rebounded by Marshall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here is Irving. 1:14 left in the first half of this game. That one's good for 2.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Dillingham. And there's the screen. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. Dillingham's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Davis. The kick out to Williams. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Now here's Gobert. The shot by Conley, no good. Washington with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. McDaniels finds Randall. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Randall's got 9 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Julius Randle, he is getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
On the court for Minnesota. Ebb is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at point. Now here's Gobert. For 3, Randle. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Oh, from the parking lot.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that one's good from Conley.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter-puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Gafford. Washington a screen. Now Irving. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
Conley passes to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Takes the 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Picked by Gobert. Beyond the arc, Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Irving. He's got 14, pure from three-point range.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a 3 of his own.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Davis. Back to Irving from deep. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Here's Marshall. Outside Irving. Over Conley. And again, Kyrie Irving. Now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, slowing down Irving is a team effort. And to this point, they're failing to slow his roll.
Here's Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Outside Irving. Up and over Conley. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 24 points.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Williams. Dante Exum is out there with Edwards. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Reed to screen on Williams. And here's Edwards outside. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. Exum outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Exum's got his first basket.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Edwards. Washington's checked in for Exum. And it's Thompson in for Williams. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense. Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Mavericks trail by 9. Right side, Irving. Up and over Conley, and it's Irving missing.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range. Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Conley. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Edwards against Thompson. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And he jams it home with authority.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
And stolen by Edwards.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Here's Edwards. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. From downtown, hits a three-pointer. Edwards got 31 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Off target from three-point range. Reeves against Bain. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players. In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Edey. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And Morant throws it down.
Showing off that vert, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
James kicks to Doncic. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shoots over Doncic. And Morant gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's James. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Throws it up high. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. The Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Hayes. James with it. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. James has got 6 points.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Morant outside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And again, hits the Grizzlies from deep.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5 spot.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Reeves outside. Over Kennard. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Reeves.
Oh, what a move. Came out of the spin cycle there, stopped and popped. Impressive.
Now here's Pippen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. And the 2006 Sixth Man of the Year, Mike Miller, seems to be enjoying the play from his former team, the Grizzlies.
Played over 6 seasons in Memphis, and his arrival coincided with them becoming a playoff team for the first time in franchise history.
Now here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet. Shot's good by Kennard.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Vincent finds Reeves. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's the floater. Can't hit that one. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. After earning the #2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Baines checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. And then for the Lakers, LeBron comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Outside Jackson. Pass to Clark. And here's Morant. Shot from 6. And no good as it rattles out.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
That ties it up. Reeves has got 10 points.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Morant passes to Jackson. Bane kicks to Wells. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Reeves. 10 points for him. Yep, that one goes. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Bane. Wells wide open. Out to Morant. His three-pointer's off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Hachimura. And here is Doncic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Wells passes to Morant. Outside, Bain. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Good. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. But we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you've played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Bain, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And he comes up with the deuce.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And it's Morant missing.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up from this close inside. You got to get the job done.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Bain kicks to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Now Wells, the 3. Good on the triple. Wells has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. James outside. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Right around 3 minutes into the 2nd half. And another basket for Memphis.
With the defense geared to challenge Morant at the cup, that little stop and pop is deadly.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Shot from 12. And again, Ja Morant. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is what Ja Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. James finds Finney-Smith. Doncic against Morant. Back to Finney-Smith. 4 on the shot clock. The three-pointer no good. Up top, Morant. And a missed layup.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent is out there with Connect. And it's Finney-Smith in at the center. Pippen, the pass to Bain. Wells with it. Pass to Clark. Now, here's Pippen. Over Vincent. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And it's LeBron missing.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Clark, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Hachimura. And he gets the bucket.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. The Lakers also making some changes. Hayes checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And it's Luka with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. From 15 feet away, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Bain with the bucket.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Morant. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Shoots over Morant. And there's another one for the Lakers.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
A 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Hayes. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Luka Doncic. Morant looking around. Shoots over Doncic. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Now, Doncic. The kick out to LeBron. Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now, here's Morant for three. Gets the three to fall.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I don't think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
The Grizzlies call timeout. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Morant. It's in!
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that'll wrap it up.
teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 3 slot. Now here's Beal. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
No one better to answer with the 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Outside Davis. Pass to Washington. Here's Irving. Gafford the screen. Irving against Booker, and it's Irving missing. And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. Now Richards. Dunn, the pass to Booker. Beal with a screen on Irving. Fires it. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Lightning quick release on that jumper. No one could get to Booker in time.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Dunn outside. Back to Booker. Jacks up a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any 3 he gets. That is pretty.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Booker with a screen on Washington. They get it back. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. And so Washington nails both of them. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous." I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Irving. Thompson outside. Irving, a screen on Beal. The 3 from Thompson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 9.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Beal surveying the D. Davis against Durant. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a change for the Suns. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Booker, good.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Lively with a screen on Booker. Dinwiddie against Booker. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Dinwiddie against Booker. Off target at the rim. It'll count. It doesn't go for him. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, leading by a point. Don't go away. We'll be back with the And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Neal and Allen are out on the wing. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point. Outside for Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Beal. And the layup is good off the glass. Beal's got 7 points in the game. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Irving with a deep three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Plumlee, a screen on Dinwiddie. Beal, the pass to Plumlee. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Plumlee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Some shooters will get tunnel vision, but Beal with a nice unselfish play there.
Jones against Irving. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point, because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Up top, Beal, defended by Thompson. And here's Beal, 7 points in the game. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside, Davis throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant. Williams is checked in for Dallas. Jones, he's checked in for the Suns. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free-throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, B.A.
Williams against Jones. Lets it go from 11. Williams misses. The Suns lead by 4. Outside Durant. Of course, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, B.A., about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Washington outside. Thompson finds Davis. Back to Thompson. There's the triple. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top, up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey, please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Anthony Davis is out there with Washington. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Thompson outside. Outside Davis. That one's good. This game is all even. Davis has got 7 points.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
Booker, the pass to Richards. Beal with it. And he lobs it up top.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Back to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Davis. AD doing what he does.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix Doors.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Pass to Marshall. Now Davis. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, hoping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
On the take, Booker. Gafford with the block. And here's Thompson for three. Durant pulls it in. The Suns lead by 3. Booker, the pass to Durant. They double-team Durant. For 3, O'Neal That's good. And so Durant with the assist. O'Neal's got 5 points in the quarter.
The instincts of KD on display right there. He sees the entire floor. I think it's an underrated aspect of his game.
Pass to Marshall. Right side, Irving. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. And it's going to go on Devin Booker, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Irving.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Beal outside. And he drives in. It's tipped. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
Count the basket!
Just beating the buzzer. Listen to this crowd right now. Incredible.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Dunn in at the three. Pass to Plumlee. There's the three. Booker no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Irving, the pass to Marshall from deep. Rebounded by Dunn. The Suns trailing. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Now Dinwiddie. And he banks in the layup.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. Coach knows they're losing the three battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Out to the right wing. Washington finds Thompson. Outside Davis. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Dunn left side. To the middle. Here's Booker. Booker drawing the double. Three-pointer. Beal. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And the shot goes in. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
They get it back.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Richards. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Gafford. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Booker. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Durant, pass to Beal.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
The three from Thompson. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Jones, he's checked in for Beal. Here's Booker. Gafford grabs the miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
On the wing, Irving. Inside. Outside Booker. Unloads from 13. Yes!
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they up. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce.
This matchup features two teams that want to slow things down. and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now, here's Bain. A shot by Wells, no good. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And here is Bain following Julius Randle's three. Now here's Morant for three. Good on the three-point shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Over Bain. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Gobert. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
The Timberwolves have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. All free throws good from Randle.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Jackson. Morant outside. And there's the drive. Drops in the layup for two. Morant's got five.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Here's McDaniels. Randle outside. Mr. Gobert. 5 to shoot. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now, here's Bain. Morant surveying the D. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 7.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Randle. Some solid defense from Clark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Back to Bain. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. They grab their own miss. Randle outside. Second shot opportunity. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Clark outside. And it's in. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in at the 2. Here's Alexander Walker. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. They set the pick from past the arc. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. Alexander Walker on the wing. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Alexander Walker's got 5. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Over Miller. Jackson misses. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Now, Alexander Walker. He has 5. Pass to Reid. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Oh, here's Edwards. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Edwards. It's Clark with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pippen outside. Back to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Over Miller, and the basket by Jackson. 7 points for Jaren Jackson.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reid. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Edwards. Here's Morant following the 3 by Minnesota. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Now, here's McDaniels. Good work there as it goes. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Morant passes to Bagley. Here's Jackson. He's defended by Randall. And the basket by Jackson.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Randall outside. Payne against DiVincenzo. That shot wide open. McDaniels got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Morant. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Conley against Payne. Conley gets the bucket.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Here's Morant. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Morant's got 9 points.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes off.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Edwards, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Wells. Morant with it. Now here's Jackson. Over Randall. Jackson misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Payne for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Payne's got 6 points.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Alexander Walker finds Gobert. Back to Alexander Walker. Gobert, the screen. Into the lane. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. 7 points in the game.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
They now take the lead. Bane's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Memphis. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got...
that was terrific! My good. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Pass to Edey. Over Gobert. They get it back. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Outside, Bane. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Clock at 6. Pass to Aldama. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Aldama's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. Edwards with it. He's got 11. Gobert with a screen on Bain. Edwards cashing in from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Clark, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 4. Clark kicks to Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota leading by 6. And here is DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
At the top of the key, Aldama. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And that one's good by Clark.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league. And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
McDaniels with the bounce pass. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got 12 points in just the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining of the game.
Here's Morant. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Count that one. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Conley against Morant. Outside Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Off target from 3-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Edwards. KD with the rebound. Memphis has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Can't connect from long distance. Here's Bain. Money! Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Here's Edwards. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. He throw good, Edwards. The Grizzlies call timeout. What do you think coach's focus is going to be here?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Jackson passes to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Morant against Thompson. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Now here's Morant. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
They could win it. The tagger! He drills the game winner.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
He knew it was good when it left.
ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now here's Reeves. Clock is at 3. Over Butler. The open J off the mark.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Curry against Doncic. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Doncic outside. Double team on James. Hachimura finds Reeves. Back to Hachimura. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Good.
That is a tough two right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Takes a three. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
That one goes. Count it.
What a great burst from LeBron that time, attacking the hoop, and the defense didn't even see it.
Outside Butler. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Curry looking it over. Up and over Doncic. Curry, that's good.
That's a high percentage shot from Steph Curry. Just put that on repeat.
The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Hachimura sets a screen. Down low. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. James.
Timing down. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's Butler. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now here's Heel. They set the pick. Back to Butler. Banked it in off the glass. Butler's got 6.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James against Kuminga. James up top. 9 points in the game. Outside Reeves. And Los Angeles, another 3.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Lakers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Connect in at the 3. Now here's Vanderbilt. No made baskets yet. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's Connect missing. Warriors trail by 3. You know, not too many teams have the stability and head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Now here's Vincent. Sinks the tray. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Curry gets the bucket.
I like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Here's Reeves. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Reeves has got 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Knocked away. To the inside. Shoots from the baseline. And he hits the jumper for 2. Connect's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. Warriors trail by 3. Green, the pass to Hield, fires the 3, and that comes off the assist by Green. Hield's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Now, here is James. 9 points in the game. Nails it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Moody from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Doncic. Here's James on the wing. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Goodwin. Fires in the triple. Goodwin's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Outside Moody from the arc. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody. 23 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Butler. Now here's Pajemski. He's scoreless. And it's Butler with the jam.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Butler passes to Moody. Now Curry for 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Doncic outside. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here to the paint. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Incredible feel for the game. LeBron knows when it's his job to set the tone offensively.
Timeout. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Here's Podziemski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Butler. Now Green. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Podziemski. Sinks it from distance. And the Warriors lead by 2. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third.
Now that's all right there because Draymond angled his body so well defensively and altered that shot.
Assistant, Jackson Hayes.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Hachimura against Butler. The 3 from Curry. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers. 1:44 left in the third. And here's Podziemski. And a deep 3 from Curry. James with the rebound. On the wing, Reeves. Back to James. Shoots. Warriors with the rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Outside Curry. Outside Podziemski. From 13. That one rolls around and rims out. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And finished off by Hayes.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Curry with it. 12 points for him. On the wing, Green. He's defended by Hayes. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. Releases. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
James deciding where to go with it. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Here's Curry. Now Butler. Good on the bucket. Butler's got 10 points in the game. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for Los Angeles, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hachimura sets a screen. And there's James from the arc. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry with it. Fires from deep. Curry rises up and hits the three.
Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
Finney-Smith a screen, and there's James from the arc. Again, the miss by James.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Payton against James to take the lead. Another three for Golden State.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Outside Pajemski.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Moody on the wing. Back to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Reeves. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Doncic. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Curry. Shots blocked. Inside. There's the strength of the King.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands, so capable in those moments.
Doncic against Curry. Butler up top. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
The Lakers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Now here's Doncic. And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Curry against Doncic. And it's good.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Doncic. Pajemski grabs the board.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough, because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Curry. Some solid defense from Hayes.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Got his man all tangled up. Serious crossover.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Doncic against Curry. Over Doncic. Oh, offline. Here's Butler. Emphatic finish from Butler.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And here's Doncic outside. And buries it from deep.
And I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
The three from Curry. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. And this was an emotional win. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie.